Greetings everyone, Ava here, and today we are going to be bringing in DiYeena of the Pleiadian family, and the question that we want to ask her today is around the pineal gland and how to activate it and just any information she can share around this very important gland in the body that seems to be getting quite a lot of attention in our circles lately. So let's just see what is the real story according to the Pleiadians. So we're going to go right into it and see what DiYeena has to say about the Pleiadians. Here we go. Greetings everyone, this is DiYeena of the Pleiadian family. For those of you that we do not know, we are here with the love. We like to say that because just in case you are maybe a little bit new and a little bit like, who is this woman talking in this way? This is so unusual. We like to just let you know that we are really here bringing the love, and we are really here to help the humans remember these simplicity of love, these simple things. Because we're getting a little bit lost, would you not say? We are getting a little bit lost and a little bit off track from the love. So we are just kind of coming online to just help, just do a little bit of this, just to help, a little bit support, a little bit of love, a little bit of encouragement to say, it's okay. It's going to be okay. You're okay. We're all okay. We're doing this together. You're not alone. We are not alone at all. So today, the question was around the pineal gland. You see, interesting. You see, we're doing this all alone, Ava, the one in the body here. She would usually have with me a sip of the earth, you see. We call it the sip of the earth, like a little cup of tea, you see, to help with the throat. So we don't have that. So I'm just going to do my best here. And we're just going to talk about the pineal gland, you see. What is this? The third eye. You have 3 eyes? What do you think about that? You can say also that you have infinite eyes. Infinite eyes. Infinity. So many eyes of infinity, you see. How is that, you see? Well, if you are going to say that you are simply one body, this is all you are, is just one little body, then having a third eye sounds very, very good. Having 3 eyes sounds great, you see. And that really changes the whole story, doesn't it? And then you can, that's why we have all this attention on the pineal gland and activating the third eye. So, wow, you are so super powerful if you have a third eye and you know how to use it. What if you had one in the back of your head? Or under your nose? Or behind your ears? Or in all kinds of other places that could be very sneaky, you see. This is just to have a little bit of the fun. What we are really saying to you is something different. We are saying that your being and the truth of who you are is so much bigger, so much more vast than this little body. And so the concept of a pineal gland and an eye is important, and we can go into that because it is important that the soul has chosen a vehicle. And how do we really turn it on the line? Turn it online, you see. This is important, so we will get there, you see. But just have to touch on this so that we are not getting too lost in just the vehicle, you see. But to really remember that we are infinite consciousness. Infinite consciousness. And it is even limiting just to say it like that, you see, because it is still putting it in this box of infinity, which is still in the realm of time. Isn't that fascinating, you see? So really allow yourself to just let those little trickles just soak in like raindrops into consciousness and let it marinate in there, you see, a little bit, you see. But in the physical form, you have many, many, many important points and important activation notes in the body. You see, we say the note because they are a sound. Each one has a sound, each one has a frequency, each one has a vibration, and each one has an expression. And a frequency of light, you see. A color, all of these things, you see. That's why you hear about the chakras, and you hear about the 7 chakras, you see things like this. You have many more. When we're talking about the pineal, the third eye, what we are really looking at is in this world right now, there is a big push to keep it closed off. You see, even This has been very interesting, just getting on the YouTube here. The Pleiadians going on the line. You see, this is a very interesting thing, because what happens is one of the reasons why I close the eyes. We just want to make sure that everybody just really feels like it is feeling like love, and not like, we don't want to scare anyone. We don't want to create any fear energy. We want to really just make it feel like love, you see. But the other reason is because of the screens that you are all very much using so many times in the day, and so many, like, on the hours. Too much. It is literally like this. Like, you go on the screen, you look at the screen, and your pineal gland goes like this. Like, it closes the blinds. If it were a window, it would just close the shutters altogether to protect itself. That is what happens when you put on the screens. So you have to know that. You have to know all of the ways that this game of the dark and the light is playing in these ways of elevating consciousness, because it is a seed of consciousness. It is a seed of expansion and a seed of knowledge, you see. We know this. In the same way that every other cell is in the body, though, this is where we are overlooking the intelligence of the form. You see, every area carries a similar opportunity, and a similar expansion, and a similar. Everyone has a unique wisdom. Every little point, you see, and perspective. But one is not better than the other. Do not overemphasize activating the third eye when you do not feel safe in the world. It does not do you any good to pretend to you have all of this spiritual knowledge, and you can see all the things, and you can feel all the things, and you're so psychic and all of the things, and you're just really flying so high, if you have not even worked out the lower chakras, and you are not feeling safe in your body, or you're not feeling safe in the world or secure. You see, you have to be willing to go through every single place in the body, in the form, and do the same thing that you are so focused on the third eye with, you see. So all the glands are important, my dears. All the areas of the body are important. And we do not need to go up the elevator one at a time. We go where it is necessary. Every person has their own unique starting point based on their own experiences. And what is really the most pressing for them, for you see. So feeling in, you will know. If you just kind of do a quick little scan of your body, you will know. You can just intuitively just place your hands and just ask the question, what spot on my body needs the most attention right now? And let your hands put it there. And you will be surprised at how accurate your body is. Because you do know. And this is the thing, every cell carries the knowledge of the entire universe, all of consciousness in every single cell, you see. And it is infinitely meaning infinite small and infinite large. And so it is really interesting in that way, because you see, you have all of these machines that are able to measure so small, but they have not even gone even an inch of capacity, you see. So it is only what they are able to see. So it is infinitely both directions. Isn't that fascinating? So you are a part of this ever-weaving web of breath of life. So you are always breathing in. Consciousness is always taking its breath. So it moves in and out of duality with every single breath. So it breathes in all of the life, all of the experiences, all of the everything. The beautiful, the ugly. All of it, you see. And on the exhale, then it goes into the emptiness prior to all of the creation, you see. The birthplace and going even prior, even before, where there is nothing, there is no one, there is no separation. So there is no concept of anything. There is no concept of a God. There is no concept even of nothing. It just is. And then it breathes again, and whoo, creation, life, duality, and all of these problems, and all of this love, all at the same time. So you cannot take any of it too seriously, because consciousness is playing every moment in this way, moving in and out, and your body does the same thing, you see. So there are toroidal frequencies that do the same it's all patterns of the same thing, you see. And so your pineal gland is very much aware of this, you see. Just like every other cell is very much aware of this, because it cannot do anything else. So do not overemphasize a part of the form when every other cell in your body can do the same, you see. And just make sure that you are giving attention where you need to, and that you are not overlooking the areas that really need to be giving the love, where you need to give the love the most. That is really what it is giving the love, giving the forgiveness, giving the peace. It really all comes back to the love, you see. And it is very simple in that way. See, we like to overcomplicate and say, well, we must have to go through all of these therapies for decades and decades and talk it all out and have it all make sense in the mind. And sometimes these are helpful things for people, you see. Make sure, no matter what ways you are finding your own healing, that you are remembering to feel in the love. You are bringing the love to those areas of your body that are still working out the imbalances or the traumas or the situations, you see. You just bring in the love. It is okay. That it is beautiful. So this is a little bit of a flavor. It is. We really just want to say that is more important, because everyone can tell you. You can go on the YouTube and you can research everything you want to know about the pineal gland. We do not need to tell you anything new about it, you see. But what we could really help with is reminding you of just how smart the rest of your body is too. That is what we want to remind you of today. Blessings to you all. We love you all so very much, and you are doing such beautiful work, and we love to tell you that. So just keep remembering that, and to give yourself a little bit of a break sometimes. Do not be too hard on yourself, because you've chose a difficult job in the body. To come into the bodies right now is a very hard job. So we say you do so good. You're doing very good. We love you very much. Blessings from the Pleiadian family. I just love their presence, and I just trust that this message was exactly what you needed to hear today. And if you liked this, please share this with your friends, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I can't wait to see you next time. Blessings.